Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play, where since last time, well, we haven't done anything since last time, it's just a continuation on from our last adventures. Today we are going to be doing something different, as I alluded to towards the end of last episode, and something a little bit different for me would be something like maybe working with planes. Aircraft is not something I tend to use very often. There's a couple of reasons for that. Usually early on in the game I see it as being too easy, and then later on in the game I see it as just being useless because you get so many passengers in the airport and it's difficult to get the number of planes in and out that you need. But let's try that. Let's see if we can put some airports in and see if we can get them going backwards and forwards. Now what we have here is the three big cities. We've got other cities on the map, but we've got these three big ones, and what I thought is we could put a large airport maybe at these cities or near these cities and then go to a different section on the map altogether. So if we look at the world map here, open it up, you can see that we are, let's get rid of the town names, no, there we go, perfect. You can see that we've been mainly focusing on the west hand side, and this is our, it's our industrial network. You can see that we've got one large city here, one there, one up here, three in the middle, and then we've got these smaller ones over here that we've been dealing with more recently. So I'm thinking maybe we should link up to somewhere in the far north and then maybe northeast over here so that people have an opportunity to link up with a network up there and then come down via aircraft. So today we're going to be working up here somewhere. Now there is a nice big city here, but again I'm not sure. I don't want to do something on the land that's well wonky. Let's just temporarily hide all the trees because it makes it easy to see the land heights. So you can see here that this is on the side of a hill. It'd be fine on this side of town. There's a moderate place there. Oh, there's some nice big places here that we could put some stuff in. So what I'm thinking is that we pick three big cities here and three big cities down there, and we connect them all up with some sort of network of aircraft. So almost definitely we need to be in with probably this city here. What is this? It's got a builder's yard right in the middle of it. I don't know if we're going to get the airports in. Now the airports, there are lots of different ones now because we're towards the end of the standard game. We can have small airports, we've got the large airports like most people tend to use, but also we've got access to the hub airports, which is the intercontinental one, which is one of my favourites. International one, which is one of my favourites, and the intercontinental, which is quite frankly ridiculously huge. If we can fit this in between these two cities, that would be brilliant. And it looks like if we level the land, there's a possibility we could do that. So let's see if we can level the land without annoying the town too much. So I think we need to pull that bit out there, raise that bit up there, and then I think, was it there? Oh, I don't know if it's going to go. Oh, it is the right sort of size. Okay. Oh wow, and there it is. Fantastic. Look at that. Brilliant. 4 runways. I don't think I normally use these airports, primarily for the fact that I find airports pretty useless mid-game. But this is going to be interesting. So we've got a good catchment area. Let's just put our mouse over that again with another airport. There we go. Look at that catchment area. We're pretty much capturing both those two cities there nearly in their entireties. So that's a good point there. So that's kind of on one side. Look at this town. This is a meaty town. I like that. Don't want to go too far really. So I'm thinking maybe Stonefring Bridge could be one of them. We've got a nice little town on the waterside here, but between the waterside, these two industries and the hill, it's not one I want to work with. This one's quite small, even though it's in a good land area. We've got a couple of medium. I suppose really I want to be looking for a couple of medium ones rather than big large one. Yeah, I'm kind of reluctant to go up here, but I think we might do. I do like this. Okay, I like this town here. We're gonna put one in there. We're gonna put one in here as well. It's just gonna have to be on the outskirts of town, like this. I think we should be able to get rid of that house and those 2 pieces of road without annoying them too much. That'll bring us in 1 square closer. Oh yes, that's actually quite a good placement. Okay, so that's 2. So to make it kind of in the same zone, we need round here. This town down here looks quite good. We've got some flat land nearby in terms of farms. We can place it between the 2 farm buildings. I don't like that though. I don't like that. That's too close to that airport. Okay, we've come back up here. We have come back up here. What's this? We've got a builder's yard. So I'm thinking maybe we put it here. So we need to first of all remove as much of the city as they'll let us. Then we need to strip back from the edge of the builder's yard into the town. That looks good. Get rid of that. And then what's our rating with them at the minute? They think we're appalling. Well, we can sort that out with some trees. So there's already quite a lot of trees there. If we fill the area that we changed with trees, they now think we are just poor. Okay, so a few more trees required. Trees, trees, trees. There we go. The fantastic trees. And now they think we're good. Cracking. They think we're good. We're not. We're terrible. We're just going to absolutely, like, delete everything. Okay, so I'm going to nuzzle that in as close as I can to the city, which I think is there. Brilliant. And that's our 3 airports. I've lost the other one. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is, down there. So what I'm thinking is that we'll have a couple of planes going between these airports to begin with. So let's see what aircraft we've got in the year 2048. Well, some interesting ones here. Let's sort them by reliability so that we've got the most reliable ones at the bottom here. So there's not a massive list at the moment. Some funny names. There's the oh wow, the FFP Hyperdart 2 that costs a lot of money. Where's the speed? There it is, 1,447 miles per hour. It certainly looks like this one down here, the Dinger 200, is going to be a good candidate. It carries a lot of passengers. It goes about, well, 591. It's not about, that's the speed. Its reliability is quite good. The Darwin 700 carries a lot less people. It's the same speed and its reliability is less. Its running cost is slightly less, but I really don't think it's worth it. And I think from that point onwards, we're just looking at smaller aircraft. What about the Dinger 1000? That goes a lot quicker. The reliability is not good though. I think really there's only one option because of the reliabilities. The reliability drops beneath 90% there. So the Dinger 1000 and the ones beneath, the Yates shuttle and so forth, not really an option for me. We're going to go with the Dinger 200. Let's buy one of them for now. And we're going to say to go to this airport, and this airport. Brilliant. And then we'll clone it. I want a fleet of 5, I think. There we go. And away they go. So we'll come back and visit them soon. For now, we're going to put our trees back. There we go. And head down to our 3 main cities. Here we go. There's the notifications of... Right now, where am I going to be able to fit in these airports for these cities? This is ridiculous. I'm thinking Laddinghatton, sorry, not Tedham, might be an option if it wasn't for this grain mill here. I could probably cut some of the town away, probably up here. There's also a recycling depot. Although, having said that, would I be able to connect it to the station? I don't think I would. If we get the railway tool out to measure, we've only got 15 to play with. So no, it's much bigger than that. It's too big. So that's no good. I think it's going to have to be its own independent entity, and for those purposes, I have no idea. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. The outskirts of the towns are just tiny. Maybe I could just try and delete a load of buildings. No, they would hate me too much, I'm sure they would. Alright then. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I really don't know. This is challenging. I mean, with Tedham, it could be quite easy because I'll just build out onto the water. And then that would I could get rid of a couple of buildings here. Oh, cool. No, hang on a minute. What's these? Are these just standard buildings? The local authorities refuse to allow it. Don't they like me? Well, they think I'm medium. Well, we can give it a try anyway. Let's put the land out. I think that cost 35 million. Now I've got no money. What? I was expecting it to cost a lot of money, but not 35 million. Oh. Could get 11 million loan. Okay, let's get 11 million loan. Just for the purposes of this episode. We'll come back to Tedham. We'll come back to it. Right. I wanted to get in close near the big buildings, but I don't think that's going to be an option. Yes, thank you for my finances. I know I've got no money. So I'm thinking maybe we just trim off as much as the city as we dare, and then just stick it in here, hoping that the city will grow out in this direction. Let's see if they'll let me do it now. Well, it does cover quite a lot of the city. It doesn't cover the inner city though. Maybe we can get a shuttle service going. Well, let's do something similar in Laddinghatton. I'm still drawn to this area here. Keep getting drawn down here. It's not going to happen though. This up here looks like it could be a good place to put it, or like the best of the options. Let's see whether it will fit in this gap. Yeah, it does fit in that gap. All right, and that goes into the middle of the city somewhat. And does pick up. The only problem is these industries are slightly in the way of the catchment, so we're not getting a massive amount from that. But as Laddinghatton inevitably expands, we should be okay. And it's actually not named it Laddinghatton. It's named in Tutborough. No, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to change that. It's not an option to have it named the wrong one. So, Laddinghatton. There we are, Laddinghatton. Right, back to Tedham. Yep, still don't have the money for that. I think that's a good project though. We need to stop them from building on it. So if we just do like this, hopefully we can get our ratings back up with Tedham, get rid of a couple of these buildings, and then we'll be able to build the airport. Just out of interest, how wide's the airport? Oh goodness, yeah, I didn't need to make it. Actually, we're not far off being able to put it in. We only need to go up to 3 out from here, I think it was. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, you see, we might be able to get away with just that, and that cost $1 million. So hopefully we'll be able to. I just made it way too big, didn't I? I got overzealous. Perhaps we can put something over there at the end. Well, that's those 3 airports. Well, it will be soon. Let's get a couple of aircraft going down here as well. So new aircraft. Let's get the Dinger 200. And for now, it's just going to have to go between the 2 airports, which is this one here, this one here. Let's clone it out with holding control. If we hold control, it will have shared orders. And there we go. Okay, we've got some complaints about some trains' profits. Oh, it's all the new ones. That's fine. Don't care about that. All the new ones on the loop. The loop's running quite well now by the looks of it, I think. Some trains going around up at the top here. Any trains around the bottom? There's not many trains on this loop, is there? Oh, there's quite a few around here at the minute. They're all crossing past each other. Oh, that's okay. Right then, back to what we were doing. So we've got our aircraft here. They're all coming out. There's not a stupid amount of passengers. Oh, there they go. Nice little aircraft going up there, taking off on the inner track. All taking the inner ones, I don't know why. But now it's time to do some intercontinental stuff. So what we're going to do... Well, it's not intercontinental because this is one massive continent, isn't it? We're going to do extra viewpoint. We're going to zoom out a little bit. So the idea here is that I can access the two Midlands airports from up north. And for some reason our money has plummeted. We're down to 3 million. I thought I had a bit more than that. I think didn't I take out the loan? We had loads. Let's have a look at our operating profit. Operating profit's still healthy, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go up north to where our other airports are. And I've got a feeling before the end of the series we're going to start a brand new rail network up here. And we're going to make it awesome and really efficient. And something else, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm now thinking... Well, there's 122 passengers here at the moment. That's not a massive amount. And I accidentally got rid of the viewpoints by pressing delete. Ah! Okay, let me do that again. You know what? I just came back here to get the new viewpoints, and I've decided I don't like where Ladin Hatton Airport is. I'm going to close the airport, and we're going to put it down here. Because down here we get the big buildings in Mintborough, and the edge of the big buildings are the Ladin Hatton there. My plan is to get rid of as much of this as possible before they think I'm absolutely horrendous and won't allow me to peel back any more of the city. Oh, looks like we might be able to go right up to the back line. Oh, not quite. They won't allow me to flatten that level that now. So if we do this and then just mark it out quickly with... Let's purchase the land. So we might be able to go up to there. That's going to be a better catchment area, a much better catchment area. In fact, if we put the airport in now, if they'll let us, but they probably won't. Is there a land? Oh, wait, there we go. Let's have a look at the catchment on that, despite having already put it in. Oh, that's much better. We get all of Mintborough, a good portion of the suburbs of Ladin Hatton, and even a little bit of the central area. Right, this airport should be now, yeah, empty. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Boom. Don't like you. This is a much better place to put the airport. And for all of you who were shouting at the screen saying, put it down there, yes, you were right. Ladin Hatton, once again I'm having to type out the stupid name of this town. There we go. Your station name must be unique. That's because the other one still exists. Okay, we're going to have to wait a little while. Where are my aircraft? They're my lost aircraft. Let's tell them, instead of going to Ladin Hatton Airport, go to this one down here. There we are. Brilliant. Money is still terrible, but it should be increasing, as our operating profit is still looking pretty okay. It could be better, but never mind. Auto renew on train failed? Oh, a load of my trains must be getting old. That's probably where all the money's going. That's a little bit of a challenge, but never mind. Okay. Oh, I'm much more happier about this placement in this airport. So extra viewpoint, that airport, mark the window, pin it, and then another extra viewpoint will go all the way around here, past Tedham, to Genfing Hill, sorry. I put an N in there, didn't I? There's two towns with a similar name, and I changed the names last episode. Was it last episode? Yeah, I think it was last episode. I'm not 100% sure now. Right, now we're going to get the international flights. So, new aircraft. Has to be the Dinger. And we're going to say, you go from the this airport. Yeah, we'll go from this airport to that airport. And that's it. We'll have 10 of you. Oh, we ran out of money. I spent it all on aircraft. Okay, we're going to have to wait for some money to roll in to get the rest of these. And we won't have 10, we'll have 5. Okay, so split second later, we've got enough money. We're going to clone another 2. There we go, there's our 15. So now I'm interested to see on how much money these planes are going to start making. So these ones are going to... Uh-oh. It hasn't even been an episode, and we've got a plane crash. 117 people were killed. Well, they didn't go to the skies, did they? Yeah, that's not good, is it? Let's go. I don't know what to do about that. Which aircraft was it that crashed? Aircraft 2. And it was one of the loopy ones up north. We're going to have to clone in another loopy one. Train 40 is lost. Why is Train 40 lost? Probably just waiting for a path, by the looks of it. Yeah, just waiting for a path. Trains coming through here should be sharing the tunnels. Yep, they are. It's very busy around here. There's quite a lot of crates of supplies wanting to go. For the most part, we're pulling those crates out, though. That's good. Right, so let's check on those aircraft, including the one that's smashed to pieces. Which one was it? Aircraft 2. Oh, Aircraft 2's gone. So we need to clone Aircraft 1. So, clone aircraft. There we are. There's Aircraft 2 being replaced. Oh, God. I hope we don't have any more crashes this episode. Let's see how much money... Oh, wow! Aircraft 1 made $1 million last year. Aircraft 3, $500,000. 4, $1 million. Wow, they're actually doing some monies. And there's not really any passengers waiting at these airports. Let's get one of the other airports. Let's get this airport to go to Laddinghatton. So if we go new aircraft, Dinger, we have got some money. Not enough for 5 though, so we won't do that just now. What I'll probably do between now and next episode is that these three, well, maybe both of these two, but these 3 airports, I will go to the towns nearby, and we'll get some little bus services going in them. Probably hover buses, to be honest. There we go. I'm just going to do this one. So that's 3. We've got the airport. 4, 5. There we go. And a depot somewhere convenient-ish. There we go. So we've got the hover bus and we've got the Foster 2. The hover bus goes a lot faster, but we're not going very far. It has a smaller capacity, although it is cheaper to run, apparently. In this day and age, a hover bus is cheaper to run than a wheeled bus. Never mind. So what we're going to do, we're going to say go here, and go there, and go there, and go there. And we're just going to get them to go throughout all of those places. So there we go. Clone that off a few times. There we go. That's 5. And let them all go on their way. The reason why I do this is to grow the town. And if you don't know, you can check out my town growing tutorials in my tutorial series. But the idea is that if you've got 5 stations with each delivering or receiving 1 unit of cargo within a month, that counts towards town growth, and that's the maximum you can do. So we'll have them going around. They're not going to be making money. But they will make the town grow a lot. In fact, we've probably got the money to save for new buildings. Oh my goodness, they're going to charge us 6 million to fund new buildings? You can jog on, mate. We're not paying for that. We'll do the same in this town. We'll go over here, probably both of these 2 towns, because Quadringstow is kind of on the border of the catchment area of this airport, so if it grows a bit, that's good for the airport. So we'll do those 2 towns there. And you know what? We'll probably do these 2 towns here as well. It's going to cost us a lot of money in terms of fare and running costs for the buses, because they're probably not going to make any money. But overall, that's pretty good. I'm going to be alright with that. So we just need a little bit more money to get our Laddinghatton Airport connected up. We've only got 1 connection between the 2 at the minute. If I go over here, we can also rename it. So, as if by magic, there we go, it has been renamed. Lots of profits down from last year, but I'm guessing a lot of them in the industrial trains. Yeah, they are. Look down here at the industrial train. That is a passenger train, but it looks like one of the new ones. Industrial passenger. Don't know where that one is. Not quite sure. Looks to be doing okay now. Oh my goodness, no it isn't. Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, that's a lost leader as well. So, Nice big square patch here where the airport used to be. Oh, that's right, we was going to connect up some aircraft, wasn't we? So let's get an extra viewpoint and then head up north. Okay, so here we go. We've got the two airports side by side. We're going to go new aircraft, of course. Here's the Dinger. And there we go. There's aircraft 16. We're going to say you need to go to Renstingstow? There's no I at the end there, so it's not Renstingstow. Oh, this airport to Laddinghatton. There we go. And we ideally want 5 of them, but we haven't got enough money. But because of the auto-renewing of all these trains, the money keeps going down. So we're going to have to buy as many as we can now. We're one short. We're going to have to wait for the money to go up and then buy another. There we go. So we've got the 20 aircraft. Let's set them on their way. Fantastic. And as these towns grow, they should be making us a nice tidy profit. Let's see the operating profit graph and see if there's been any change over the course of this episode. Well, there has been a change, and there just has been. It was going up over the course of this episode. We've I can't remember what month we started in, but we probably started a few months back. So if we go back 3 or so nodules, you can see that the amount of profit was going up a little bit. We just had a dip. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, it's looking good. So let's just head over now to one of our more busier airports. Let's see, where's it gone? Here it is. There's transfer monies going on here. Of course, the buses are going crazy. This town says it's now growing every 53 days, as opposed to this town over here, which is just not growing. So that'll be interesting to see how much they grow between episodes. And speaking of episodes, this is going to be the end of this one. I hope you've enjoyed the change, and to be honest, I've quite enjoyed doing something a little bit different, especially working with these large airports. It's interesting to see how they're going to be getting on. Between now and next time, I'm going to try and get some road vehicles in amongst all these towns that we're dealing with up north, and perhaps next episode we're going to connect up a rail network up there as well. Let's see how big a northern rail network we can make before the end of the game. We've only got about a year, but we can go a little bit further in this series because you know we've got the vac tube and different mods up there. So hopefully we'll be good and be able to continue a couple of years further, at least until we finish this northern network. So, I've been Master Hellish. Thank you very much for watching. Any thoughts, ideas and questions, pop them down in the YouTube comment section below, and I do try and reply to all the ones that require a reply, and I do read them all, so that's a fantastic thing that you guys interact so much with them. And I think it's time for a giveaway. Yeah, let's do a game giveaway. So today I'm going to be giving away 1 Steam code for Stronghold Crusader 2. If you want to be within a chance of winning that game, leave a comment in the comment section below. At the end of that comment, put 3% signs. Those percent signs let me know that you want to be part of the competition. Sometime after 7 days from this video being released, I will pick 1 random winner from up to the first 100 entrants. So good luck with that, and the winner will be sent the Steam code through the YouTube messaging system. So leave your comment, 3% signs at the end, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.